Happy Wednesday. It's Karen Hocutt with ERA Parish Realty. It's time for What Are the Numbers? Hope everybody's having a great week so far. North Carolina State Fair is in town. I tried to go Sunday, but the parking situation and the lines were a little bit crazy. So I'm going to try next weekend because, I got to get my fried cheese. So State Fair is always exciting if you can get out there. But this week we're going to see what's going on in the Knightdale, Wendell, Zebulon area. I've also got a recap for you for September. So let's see what's going on in the hood. Active coming soon for resale. We got 69 homes. We got 48 new construction this Wednesday. The median list price on those resales that have hit the market is $367. So let's keep that in mind, okay, as we go through the recap, once we get to the recap for September. So median list price for active and coming soon today is $367. Contingent and pending, we've got 163 resale with the median list price of those at $340,000. And it took 9 days to get to that contingent or pending status. Hey Renita, hey Mallory, hope you guys are having a great day. Hope the weather's good up there in Chicago, Mallory. It's a little chilly here today in North Carolina. So for this week, we had 30 that closed from 10/14 to 10/20. A little bit less than what we had last week. But the average days on market for those homes that closed was 2 days. The median list price was $290 and the median sales price was $300. So this week we're at 103% over that original list price, where last week we were up a little bit. We were going to keep an eye on it. So now we've kind of come back down to that number that we've been at for several months now, 103% of the original list price. So Houston's got great weather today. Fantastic. We love our friends in Texas. Everything's bigger and better and good weather in Texas, right? So for the 30 homes that closed, we had 16 that closed for over list price. 3 resales closed at list price. We had a ton of new construction that closed this week. There were 11 new construction. All of them closed at list price. Under list, there weren't any this week. So where were the big winners? That's what everybody always likes to know when we do What Are the Numbers on Wednesday. We had 21,000 over list price that sold in Carrington Woods and Knightdale. That was a conventional loan, and they gave up $2,000 in concessions. We had 22,000 over list at Edgemont Landing in Wendell, which, if you've been paying attention, we've heard Edgemont Landing quite a few times. So if you live in Edgemont Landing, we need to take a look at your house and see how much equity you've got built up. So 22,000 over list price at Edgemont Landing. That was all cash, no concessions. 30,000 over at Brookfield Station in Knightdale, conventional loan, no concessions. The biggest one this week, which was pretty interesting, was $40,000 over list price at Todd Hill Drive in Wendell, which is a newer True Homes community. So at first thought, I was like, oh, well, that was a new construction, so we're going to discount that one, but it wasn't. It was a 1-year-old resale sold by one of my friends, Petra Thomas, who's now with eXp Realty. And it was, like I said, a 1-year-old True Homes build. They had gained $40,000 profit in that year. There were multiple offers, no concessions, and it looks like that one was all cash as well. So let's take a look real quick at what our recap was from September. I think the numbers are interesting because they're falling in line with what we see on Wednesdays of what we have seen since March. So a lot of times people are like, oh, well, Karen, you're just looking at a very small portion of the big picture, which is on Wednesdays. And that's okay, because once you look at that small portion over a period of time, it kind of falls in line with what the big picture is. And it definitely does that when we look at this recap from September versus last September and our year-to-dates so far. So new listings in September for Knightdale, Wendell, Zebulon, there were a total of 229. The median sales price at $330,000, which is definitely up from where we were at last year, because last year was at $298. That's a significant increase, 22% increase in that median sales price so far. So like I discussed last week or week before, when we look at our numbers for year-to-date for 2021, I think our median our sales price is going to be significantly higher going into next year than what it was last year at that $298. Days on market pretty consistent. September, 7 days. And our month supply of inventory for September is still at 0.8. So really sitting heavy in a seller's market, which we already knew that, right? So as I tell you each week, if you want information about your house, your town, your neighborhood, especially if you're in Edgemont Landing, let me know and I will get you that information. Seller guides, buyer guides in the link in my Instagram bio. Hope you'll check those out. If you have any questions about what the market is presently doing, because we have kind of slowed down a little bit, let me know. I'm happy to get you that information. If you have a specific area that you'd like for me to take a look at, happy to do that as well. But for now, these were the numbers. I hope you're going to have a great rest of your week. If you are local to the area and you can get out to the state fair, hit me up and let me know what your favorite treats are out there. I heard they had a stuffed turkey leg this year, and I heard turkey legs were $20. So if you're going out there to drop some cash, let me know what you're going to get. I hope everybody's going to have a great week. We'll see you next Wednesday.